One of the short films premiering this week is A Convincing Illusion. Director Marlon Gonzalez and cinematographer Easton Parkhurst, both with us here on the red couch to talk about the indie filmmaking business here in Utah, which I hear that's tough. Marlon, let's start with you. What got you into it, and what do you love and want most from it?
I think I started into it because I have a family full of artists that were incredibly supported when I first started. I started working in this industry at a very young age. As far as what it takes to be an independent filmmaker, it takes a lot of courage, a lot of strength, and a lot of vulnerability. You have to be vulnerable to be a filmmaker. And to have that showcase your work in front of hundreds and thousands of people takes a lot of strength. And yeah, you also have to be open to criticism too. And that can sometimes be very scary. Like, we have a premiere like in literally a few hours, and we are terrified.
Are you really?
We're terrified. Yeah, because we shot this like 5 years ago.
Yeah.
Oh, you're kidding.
It took that long to get it to this point.
We shot it
When you were even younger.
19, right?
Yeah, 19 years old. Yeah.
Wow.
I'm 24 now, and I feel
Yeah.
like the 19-year-old in me is like nervous,
Yeah.
but it's good nerves. I don't know if you guys have ever experienced that.
We've had that,
Yeah.
if you can qualify it good. But Easton, tell us a little bit about how it's different to make an indie film versus some of the big Hollywood style films. You know, we're well known, I think, in Utah for making films.
Absolutely. So I think the most interesting thing about being an independent filmmaker is that, generally speaking, a lot of the backing and all of the support and things that you'd get for being a filmmaker, you don't really have as much leeway. You have a lot more creativity, but as far as budgeting and the things that a lot of Hollywood people are known for, there's a lot more riding on you as a filmmaker of making things work, and it takes a lot more back end because of that.
You know, it also seems to me like a lot of people work for years and years for somebody else before actually getting the opportunity to make their own film. But you guys, at this young age,
You did it.
are doing, how were you able to do that?
You
And what
know,
made you knew you could?
For somebody our age, like we were mentioning earlier, it's a very rare thing, and we're very well aware how incredibly lucky we are. How we were able to manage it, as long as you have the drive, the creativity, and the work ethic, nothing and no one can stop you from achieving your dreams. And that was kind of like our motto, and what we did is,
Absolutely.
there was a lot of bumpy roads along the way, but we managed to learn from those mistakes, learn from and mature from it. And I think that's what gains you success in the industry is knowledge.
So the movie that's coming out that you're premiering is A Convincing Illusion.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about the film.
A Convincing Illusion is about this couple who are faced with this dilemma. One of them is diagnosed with a disease, and the partner that is played by Stacey Wilk, she has to manage and navigate and figure out whether or not she wants to go down or go along this path with them, or separate herself and focus on herself. And funny
Boy,
enough,
that's deep to
it
be
is
tackling
deep.
your first indie film.
It is deep, and I'm very, very honored that Zion's Indie Film Fest are giving us the opportunity to showcase it. I've worked on the Zion Indie Film Fest for about a few years now, and I've seen many films, and this one is very different from a lot of the films that they were shown there. And so to Marshall and Michelle, we start today. Thank you so much. Thank you to all the filmmakers too, because if it wasn't for the filmmakers who submit to these film festivals, we wouldn't have a film festival.
Yeah.
And
So the Zion's Indie Film Fest is today through March 2nd coming up. So
Hope
it's
you guys
on.
do well.
Good luck.
excited.
Good luck.
Thank you for coming in.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Yeah, thanks for being vulnerable.
Yeah.
We're hopefully not criticizing you guys at all,
If
ever.
we do, we can take it.
You can take it, I'm sure.
Part of being part of the job for sure. Yeah.
Thanks.